got one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Good morning. My name is Marilee Lawson. I am a practitioner student here at Silicon Valley CSL, and it is my pleasure to welcome you this morning. I'm going to do our call to service, so I invite you to just close your eyes and allow the vibration of the bowl to come into your heart and call you in to this, our spiritual home, and this, our spiritual home.
Good morning. Beloveds, I invite you to turn within as we move into prayer. How good it is to settle down this morning. How good it is to be still and be quiet this morning. To recognize that there is only one power, one presence, one life. It is God. It is good. It is everywhere present, everywhere powerful, everywhere awake, everywhere creative, everywhere intelligent. And knowing this divine presence that has no beginning and no ending, that is all powerful, that is infinite, it is also intimate. And so just sensing and feeling and knowing it, expressing through and as each of us in this space. And so knowing that each of us is a unique expression of the one life, the one power, the one presence. I am so grateful for this Sunday gathering, and I know that it is blessed. I know that the presence of God reveals itself in the music. The presence of God reveals itself in the message. The presence of God reveals itself in every single moment, in through the production team and through the volunteers and through the greeting team, revealing itself through the music and the lyrics, revealing itself through the talk. And I know that what happens here in this container is not contained. It is indeed a blessing everywhere. How good it is this morning to acknowledge this truth. How good it is this morning to be of service. And I am grateful. So grateful for this beloved community and so grateful for everyone who shows up online, in person, right now, later in the week, in the classes, wherever it is, knowing that all is well. All is well. And this morning, just speaking the word and acknowledging our beloved human family in the Middle East, knowing that right where each one is, God is, I evoke the presence of the divine, no matter the appearance. And so we hold in our hearts and in our consciousness this morning our beloved human family, wherever there's violence or strife, knowing that the transformation, the healing, the word spoken here, the truth happening here reverberates and reverberates and reverberates and reverberates. And so for this, I am so grateful. With deep gratitude, I release this word. It is complete. It is done. We say together, and so it is. And so it is. Amen. And we will now do our singing invocation. Sweet Spirit.
Sweet Spirit, sweet Spirit, take over this place, take over this place. Sweet Spirit, sweet Spirit, take over this place, take over this place. Mighty Spirit, mighty Spirit, take over this place, take over this place. Mighty Spirit, mighty Spirit, take over this place, take over this place. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, take over this place, take over this place. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, take over this place, take over this place. Take over my heart. Take over this place. Ooh. Take over this place. Take over my soul. Yeah. Take over this place.
This song is called My Joy. You may want to sing along with us. You'll get the hang of it. Listen and receive, and let me know if these words feel true to you.
Can't steal my joy. Oh no, the world can't take away what the world hasn't given me. If you can feel my joy, it's 'cause of what you see in me, it dwells within you too. Confidence lives in my heart, and I discovered it was placed there from the start. Through all my trials, I have found that all it takes is just a choice to turn things round. Yeah, yeah, you can't steal my joy. Oh no, the world can't take away what the world hasn't given me. If you can feel my joy, it's 'cause of what you see in me, it lives within you too. Do you know that joy, it is your birthright? And once you find it, you'll know that it's worthwhile. Sometimes life, it can really hurt, yet no matter the circumstance or challenge, find your answer in that feeling inside. Don't let no one take away your natural heights. Such a gift given by the Most High. So let's rejoice and give thanks for this life. Feel my joy. Can you feel my joy? 'Cause I can feel your joy. I can feel your joy. You can't steal my joy. world can take away what the world hasn't given me. If you can feel my joy, it's 'cause of what you see in me, it lives within you too. Sustenance of the heart came from love from the start. Joy, first define it, then you'll find out that this life is so divine. Yes, get in alignment with your assignment. Family, let's give into our joy. My joy, your joy. This is our joy. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, what do we know about joy? Well, we know that it's free and it belongs to everybody. Hey, yeah, yeah. Sing with us. Can you feel? Can you feel my joy? My joy. Once again. Can you feel my joy? 'Cause I can feel your joy. Your joy. Let me feel it. I can feel your joy. Oh, you can't steal my joy. Oh no, the world can take away what the world hasn't given me. If you can feel my joy, it's 'cause of what you see in me, it lives within you too. No, they can't steal our joy. The world can take away what the world hasn't given us. They can't steal our joy. No, 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 no. World can take away what the world hasn't given me. They can't steal our joy. No, they can't. Hey, ooh. No one can steal your joy. Let's breathe that in. We have the power. Yes.
Beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you so much. And what a beautiful message for today. For today. Oh, my goodness. Welcome to Silicon Valley Center for Spiritual Living. I am Reverend Rasheryl McCreary, the senior minister here, and I'm really glad to see you all this morning on March 1st. And I'm so glad to see my beloved mama, Reverend Dr. Sherry F. McCreary, is back. I'm so glad she made it. I wasn't sure if she was going to make it here today, so I'm glad you're feeling better and that you're back with us. Good. Okay. It's March, y'all. How did that happen? We're almost through the first quarter of the year. This is insane how fast things are moving. So this month is about sustainable abundance. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm about to burst into laughter because it's humid in here and I can feel my hair swelling up as I speak. And so I was trying to ignore that feeling of my hair rising, and I couldn't ignore it, and I was going to burst into laughter. So let me try this again. It is March 1st, and the theme is sustainable abundance. And, initially I was thinking that we're talking more around prosperity, money. I'm doing a money workshop, and that's where my head has been. And then yesterday happened, where we are now at war. And I thought, what if we had an abundance of peace? Right? What if we had an abundance of peace? Like, how do we tap into, create, hold, sustainable abundance of peace? Right? So, true to form, the new talk that I did last night at 1 in the morning is not anywhere on my iPad. So let's just go with it. So today's talk is about stopping the leaks. And one of the things we experience with abundance of any type is that sometimes we can have a surplus and sometimes we can have a drought, right? Sometimes we can have a feast and sometimes it's a famine. And things can go up and down and up and down and up and down in our lives, whether it's financial abundance, whether it's peace in the world, whether it's love, whether it's health, whatever it is. This ability to have a surplus of something and then sustain that, right? To sustain that. What does it take to sustain it? Doesn't mean it will always be a surplus. It may mean that there's some averaging out, there's some evening out. There aren't the high highs and the low lows. It's just like this sustainable flow that happens, right? And so I wanted to really explore, like, how do we create that? How do we anchor that in for ourselves individually, for our community, for in this world, right? And one of the things we see when we think about peace, I was thinking this morning about, okay, this is moving. I was thinking this morning about the book, The Big Leap, which is one of my favorite books by Gay Hendricks. And one of the things he talks about in the very beginning of the book, and the book is all based on how we break through our upper limits, how we break through our self-imposed sort of barriers in life, right? Whether it's about success or money, relationships, whatever it is, how we break through that. And one of the things he says is how, as human beings, our brains are not really wired for sustainable happiness or sustainable success, if you will. Like, our brains are wired to have constant struggles and grappling with things, and this is probably the first time in human history we've had sustained happiness, or able to have sustained happiness, right? So we have to really work to establish that, because our brains are used to seeking out threats, dealing with threats, making sure that we're able to survive, versus just being so aligned in this work called Calm Clarity. It's Brain 3.0. It's what we would call God, right? Like being so aligned with the divine that there's much more of a flow, right? And so that is our challenge, is how do we have sustainable peace when there's constant conflict, when there's constant war and rumors of war, where there's constant violence breaking out? Like, how do we sustain peace and have prolonged periods of peace when we have things called the Department of War, right? How do we do that? And so one of the first things to look at in sustainability is where are there leaks? Right? Where's the energy leaking out? Where is substance leaking out? Where are there holes? I keep seeing this image of, like, there's like holes in the, like if there's a water hose, there's like holes in that water hose, right? Pinpricks in the water hose, and that water's leaking out. So the full force of it is not there. That sustainable flow can't happen because there's these little things that are draining off the energy in the flow. And so when I think for us, how do we navigate through this time where we are able to, in our own lives, have the feeling, have the experience of sustainable peace? And then I want to look at how do we do that collectively. And so some of the leaks that I sense and that I see to us feeling that sustainable peace is, I want to back up and just say that we are in a time of increasing complexity, right? Increasing complexity where multiple things are happening at one time. So yes, we can be doing our spiritual practice, we can be anchored in truth, we can be aligned with the divine, and we can be active in the world, actively seeking to make change, right? Both of those things can exist. We can be doing our spiritual practice. We can know oneness. We can know God is all there is. And our hearts can break when we see school children blown up. Our hearts can break. Both things can happen, right? And so what I'm inviting us into is understanding that we are in a time of increasing emotional and energetic complexity where we're having to hold multiple things. How do I hold my form as a spiritual being having a human experience? How do I hold my form as one that's anchored in the rock and be in the world where all this stuff is going on that is calling for my attention, maybe calling for my voice, maybe calling for my actions, right? And so there is this way of being where, yes, we are anchored in the all that is unshakable, that does not move, that does not change, that is all powerful, and that has the final word. It is the final word. We can be anchored in that, and we can feel our feelings when we see these horrific things that human beings do to each other that are so unnecessary, right? All of that can happen at the same time. And so here's where the leaks come in, though. When we fall over or tip over into consuming too much of the content around violence, around the files that are being released, when we consume too much of the content around the dark ways that human beings can interact with each other, when we consume too much of that, then we create an energy leak for ourselves, right? Because all of a sudden, we are locked in energetically to the darkest parts of human nature. And we continue to consume it. It's like food, right? We continue to consume that energy, read the articles, read this thing, here's a new thing released, here's a new, right? If we get caught up in that too much, it becomes an energy leak. Because now our energetic tie, our energetic connection, our energetic vibration is at the level of the toxicity, right? Reading something once to sort of understand what's happening, being aware of what's happening in the world is one thing. Consuming it over a period of time is something completely different, and that becomes an energy leak, right? That becomes a leak for your ability to sustain an abundance of peace. Because now you are not aligned with peace. You are completely aligned with the energetic of separation, of strife, of violence, of domination, of all these things. Are y'all following what I'm saying? Yes? And so that is one of the leaks, that overconsumption. And what is being called for right now is that we so do our spiritual work that we have the discernment to know enough. Enough. I'm pushing pause on this, right? And I'm going back to my practice. And I'm getting centered in the eternal. And that is where I'm going to be hanging out, right? Enough. I got it. I got the story, right? And it is okay to do that. It does not mean you're not a good citizen. It does not mean that you are doing spiritual bypass. It does not mean that you are not, that you are looking away. Because if your nervous system is dysregulated, right? If your amygdala is hijacked, right? That mechanism in your brain that puts you into fight or flight, and now you're in separation, fight or flight, reactive mode. Everything looks like a threat, right? You're reading more and more stuff about a threat, right? And you're walking around with that energy. That is not peace. You're not a place and space of peace. And so, as I always say, each one of us is a cell in the body collective. And so, if there's a bunch of cells in that body collective that are freaking out and that are all in a toxicity and all just in the rage of all that stuff, if that's where we are, if that's where you are, the body collective is not going to have sustainable peace. Right? So we have to do our work. So this leaking that happens from overconsumption of the negative stuff, that has to stop, right? Or sustainable peace will not happen within your heart. And the other big leak that happens is the opposite of that, and that is the spiritual bypassing, right? Pretending like I am not feeling the feelings I'm feeling, right? I am not feeling despair. I am not feeling sadness because God is all there is and I'm one with God, right? I am not feeling pain when I see the destruction and devastation that's happening because I am one with God and God is all there is, right? Right? So the spiritual bypassing is another leak of energy because it's ignoring the human experience. We are wired and fired together, right? We are wired and fired together no matter what we think. We are not separate. We're made in the image and likeness and not a pure spirit. We are each expressions of the one. There is one source that birthed us all. We are connected whether we like it or not. We will rise and fall together whether we like it or not. That is what this is. And everything in the world that's happening is teaching us how much we're connected. Right? How much we're connected. When something happens way across the world, it impacts us here. We saw that so clearly in COVID, right? All of a sudden, stuff that we didn't even know was connected, right? We couldn't get supplies, we couldn't get toilet paper, all these sort of mundane things. But what it was showing us is like, whoa, on a human level, on a mundane level, in the day-to-day life, we are so interconnected and dependent on each other in ways that we can't even imagine. That was a human demonstration of spiritually, we are connected in ways we cannot even imagine, right? In ways we cannot even imagine. So when we see harm happening to another, when we see hurt happening to another, when we see devastation happening to another, violence happening to another, to pretend that we don't feel something is also a form of leaking. Right? Because we're bypassing our human construction, which has us all wired together, and pretending we don't see what we see. Right? And we're in complete denial. And the thing that happens with denial, the more people who are in denial, whether it's through spiritual bypass or psychological means, the more people who are in denial, the more the predators, the folks who are in a denser reality, the folks who are in a separation consciousness of domination, harm, the more they get to hide, right? The more they get to hide in plain sight. There's no accountability. I talked last week about boundaries, accountability, right? That can't happen if we're out of our emotional state, if we're not connected to how we're feeling. Right? If we're spiritual bypassing or some other kind of bypassing what we're actually feeling about what we're seeing, we can't take any action. And there's a lot of people that count on that in the world of separation. They count on you're not going to take action, not going to do anything. Right? Are y'all following me? So this is our work here in this journey, is to be so aligned with spirit and so knowing and sensing and feeling that the other, whoever we think the other is also a unique expression of spirit, that we're all from this one source, and we are literally one big family, one human family. God does not know your ethnicity. God does not know your religion. God does not know your race. God does not know your gender. We are one big expression of the divine. Right? That is who we are. We are literally one big family. And the more we begin to anchor in that awareness and in that truth, then the more we begin to treat each other with respect, right? That I talked about last week. Respect, right? The more we begin to respect ourselves and maybe set boundaries. I don't know about you, but sometimes in families you experience where you have to set a boundary. Anybody experience that? Right? Zach, watch your language, man. Okay. So that's having boundaries and holding people accountable. Have you ever had to do that in your family? Right? Hold people accountable? Yeah, these are challenging things, but there are times we have to do that. And so we are one big family, and the more that we really get that, then the more we are able to speak truth to power, to stand up and say stop, to push pause, to not accept certain things. Right? And the world is needing that right now. So for you, Here's your charge this week: to stop the leaks of overconsumption of the negativity, right? To stop the leaks of spiritual bypassing if that's where you are. Yeah. And to just land right in the center of your being and allow yourself to feel your feelings. To feel your feelings and go to God. And allow Spirit to guide you into what is the action I need to take. Right? What is the move I need to make right now? How can I be a benevolent presence on this planet right now? What is mine to do in the world right now? Where is my voice needed and what am I to say right now? But that has to come as a directive from Spirit. Otherwise, we're just contributing to the same chaos, separation, crazy energy that already exists. Yes. And so that is our assignments, beloved. And this is why I love this community. I love this community and coming together in this gathering on Sundays of like-minded individuals who get this truth, right? Who get this truth. That we are here as unique expressions of the One to shine our lights. We are here to share this message and this teaching with others so that they can feel empowered, right? So that they can understand that they have a direct connection to the divine. We all do. And so they are empowered automatically. They are valued automatically, right? Each of us is. And this is the important thing that our world needs right now, is a group of people who really get this and live this and practice this. And that is the beauty of spiritual community. So today we are going to be, my talk is short today because we're going to be installing new members into this community. Some are in the room with us and some are online. And I just want to say and to say how grateful I am to be here, how grateful I am to be of use, right, to be an instrument, how grateful I am to have more and more people coming into this community and learning this teaching that I feel the world is crying out for. The more people who get this truth, there's a power for good in the world and the universe, and we can use it, and it uses us. The more people that get that and wake up, so many things that we see in the world would just fall away. Would just fall away. And so that is my commitment, is to amplify this message, amplify this teaching beyond these walls. Yes, I want this incredible, loving community that we have here in person, and I want us to knock the walls down and get out into the world with this message. People need this. People need this. And so I'm glad that we're here, and I'm glad you're here. I love y'all. Oh, my God. Let's turn within. How good it is this morning to speak the word. And how good it is to know that presence that is all powerful, that presence that has the final word, that presence that is everywhere, and whether we call it God or Spirit or the divine or Mother, Father, or Source, whatever name we give it, it is all that there is, and it is everywhere present, everywhere powerful, everywhere expressing, everywhere creating, everywhere pure love radiating. And so right now I am aligned with the divine, knowing indeed that love power that shatters resistance, that shatters violence, that shatters obstruction, that shatters anything unlike itself. And so in complete alignment with it, I speak the word this morning with complete authority, knowing that the presence of God is moving and moving and moving and moving in our lives. I know that each one in this place and space is blessed, tremendously blessed, abundantly, knowing that sustainable abundance is right now radiant through every molecule of being of each one here. Sustainable abundance of peace, sustainable abundance of money, sustainable abundance of health and vitality, sustainable abundance of loving relationships and community. I know that this is the absolute truth of being for each of us, for all of us. And so I know that we radiate peace in the world. We radiate light in the world. We radiate love in the world. And I'm so grateful to speak the word this morning for our beloved human family in the Middle East, knowing right where each one is, God is, no matter the appearance, no matter situation, no matter the circumstance, no matter what the human beings are doing, God is at hand, and God is on the field, and God is existing and expressing at the core level of each and every individual, shifting minds, opening hearts, softening, revealing itself as miracle after miracle after miracle after miracle, holding, loving, healing, comforting, and protecting all of our beloved human family. This is what I know, and this is what we affirm in this space, this day, knowing there is not a spot where God is not. God is everywhere and right here. God is everywhere and in the Middle East. God is everywhere and everywhere and everywhere. And that is what I know. I am so grateful to speak the word this morning, and I am so grateful to be here in this container, and so grateful to be in this gathering, and so grateful to be with these beloveds, with my spiritual family. And so with deep gratitude and deep love, I release this word. It is complete. And so it is.
And so it is. Thank you, Rev. This song is a new song, and it was inspired by the theme for this month of sustainable abundance. And I just made up so I'm going to bring in peace into this. This is called Money Comes to Me. It's an affirmation you can sing along with and take with you. You can go ahead. Of course, we're going to bring that reggae, that soul. But acronym came to me. Money. My openness nourishes my energetic yes. So money as a symbol of the connection of all needs met, all dreams met. We have a shared dream of peace on earth. So what Rev said. So when you say this chant as you learn it, think of money that way, as the connection of all needs and dreams met for everyone. Yeah. Money comes to me in unexpected ways. Oh, money comes to me with ease and grace these days. Bye, 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 bye. Money comes to me in unexpected ways. Oh, money comes to me with ease and grace these days. Bye, 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 bye. How am I choosing to be every day? Counting the ways that abundance displays. All that I know's when I need it, it comes to me every time that I line up my energy. All I gotta do is follow through. Get myself aligned and I know what to do. I don't need to work it, I just gotta be present and true. All I need, it comes to me, yeah. Money comes to me in unexpected ways. Oh, money comes to me with ease and grace these days. Bye, 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 bye. Money comes to me in unexpected ways. Oh, money comes to me with ease and grace these days. Bye, 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 bye. How am I choosing to live every day? Counting the ways that prosperity stays. All that I know is when I want it, it comes to me every time that I line up my energy. All I gotta do is follow through, get myself aligned, and I know what to do. I don't need to work hard, I just gotta be true and present. And all I need, it comes to me. Money comes to me in unexpected ways. Oh, money comes to me with ease and grace these days. Ba, 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 ba. Money comes to me in unexpected ways. Oh. Money comes to me with ease and grace these days. Peace comes to me in unexpected ways. Oh, peace comes to me with ease and grace these days. Ba, 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 ba. Peace comes to me in unexpected ways. Oh, money comes to me with ease and grace these days. Ba, 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 ba. Let's come back to money. Money comes to me in unexpected ways. Money comes to me with ease and grace these days. Ba, 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 ba. Money comes to me in unexpected ways. Money comes to me with ease and grace these days. Ba, 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 ba. Just take a breath with us for a minute and take in this idea that it's all the same. Money, peace, all needs met, all dreams manifested. And we're gonna repeat this line, just money. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Money, money, money comes to me. Money, money, money. With ease and grace, money, money, money. Celebrate, money, money, money. Money, money, money. Every day, money, money, money.
My goodness, that was amazing. Thank you. And nothing like me changing the topic, right? But wonderful. That was an original composition, yes?
Yes,
yeah,
it's
beautiful.
literally still
Thank you.
being written, so it's...
Yes, beautiful. Thank you so much. Y'all sound so amazing. Such a blessing. Don't we have an incredible, incredible music ministry? Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let me see what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. I think I know. Okay. All right, so we're at this time where it is time for our new member installation. And we have one, two, three, four. So we have 4 people here in the house. And we have 2 new members joining online from one from Phoenix and one from Baja. And then one of our beloved members is in the hospital, Brian Adamson. So he is not joining us today, but we will call his name. All right, so it is time for our installation. I invite the Board of Trustees up to the stage. So Board of Trustees for Silicon Valley Center for Spiritual Living, please come forward. Audrey White is our Vice President. Damon Miller is our Treasurer. Trudy McKenna is our Secretary. And Mark Herwick is our Member at Large. These are our beloveds who keep me together and on the right track. Yes, we love them. Total support, total love, total wisdom, and just an incredible Board of Trustees. I want you all to know that they are a blessing to me personally and to this community. So I'm glad y'all are here. And now I would like to I would now like to call the names of our new members, our new member candidates, and I'll ask you to stand when you hear your name. And I'll ask, please hold your applause until all names have been called. So, Brian Adams, for him. Marcy Lynn Cerezo. Benito Cortez. Our beloved Mark Gilmore, who is in Baja, but he is with us every Sunday and every morning for meditation. Kelvin Hatchett. Mary Jane Hyde, who is in Phoenix and is a big supporter of this community. So hello, Mary Jane. Hello, Mark. And Susan Wilkinson. And beloveds, I will ask you to walk here to the front, just right where you are, and you'll face us and just make a half circle around the board. So we'll have you come on forward. Move that way just a little bit. There we go. Great, beautiful. And Susan and Benita, I'm just going to ask you to zhuzh a little bit that way so the camera can. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, perfect. All right. So, beloveds, I have some questions for you. I'm going to ask you some questions, and I will ask you to affirm in a certain way after each question. And our beloveds who are out in the community, in the audience, I will ask you some questions and ask you to affirm in a certain way. So, beloved new members, do you come here today of your own free will, conscious of your decision to commit yourself to this spiritual community? If so, please say, I do. I do. Okay. And my beloved practitioner students, I have Prac 1 and students. So practitioners in training, you just wave your hands. Okay, great. So we have, I think, 7 people in prac training. Practitioners in training, do you promise to spiritually support, pray with, and love unconditionally each other and the members of this community? If so, please say, I do. I do. Beautiful. My beloved staff, some of whom are online and some who are in here. I will include the production team on that. Staff members, do you promise to open your minds and hearts and arms to these new members? Will you commit to serve them to the best of your ability with your time and attention, treating them as if they were the true presence of God? If so, please say, I do. Beloved Board of Trustees, do you agree to lovingly support each of these new members in their decision to love, honor, and accept themselves as divine beings? If so, please say, I do. I do. Everyone in this space, do we welcome these beloveds into this spiritual community, and do we commit to do our very best to show them that they are honored, valued, and noticed? If so, please say, I do. I do. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. So new member candidates, do you promise to make your spiritual practice a priority? If so, please say, I do. Will you, beloved, share your time, your talent, and your treasure to ensure the success of this spiritual community? If so, please say, I do. I do. Do you dedicate yourself to God in all you think, all that you say, all that you do, seeking always a greater expression of your spiritual nature? If so, please say, I do. I do. Board, as the stewards and the delegates of this congregation, do you vote affirmatively to accept these new member candidates into the official membership of this spiritual community? If so, please say, I do. I do.
Recognizing that each of you have consented to be renewed in attitude and love for who you really are, and have witnessed the same before Spirit and each other by the authority vested in us by the membership of this community, we now pronounce you to be official members of the Silicon Valley Center for Spiritual Living.
Beloveds and friends, let's welcome our new members into the spiritual community. Beloveds, turn around and face the community. And everyone, let's say together, yes. And let's say together, everyone, 3 times, welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Beautiful. And beloved members, we have for you some gifts. So give us a moment to reset, and we will give those gifts to you. And I will ask our beloved members, which way is the receiving line? That way? Okay, so if everybody will move this way, then you'll get. And the board is going to move up to the blue line. Just go straight forward. And Zach, you're going to back. Oh, there you go. Great. All right. So, beloveds, wait, actually, I'll let you hold it. Sure. Choose some mala beads and just open the bag. So, Kelvin. Beautiful. Thank you. This is gorgeous. Okay, there you go. Ooh. Yes, you go that way. And you'll also get a certificate, and you have some gifts as you go down the line. Hey, beautiful. Choose your. I knew you were going to choose that color when I got them. I saw you with this color. So beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, that's so gorgeous.
There you go.
And so are you.
Thank you. So beautiful. Thank you, Susan Wilkinson, and make your way down. We have your certificate. You okay?
Get a bunch of hugs, too.
We'll get some hugs.
Thank you.
It's matching your outfit. Okay. So wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
So glad you're here. And choose one for your paw. Beautiful. I love you too, honey. And it's on when he comes back.
He probably won't want them.
Okay.
Papa.
This is gorgeous. This looks like you. Gorgeous like you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So glad you're here. Our OG praise team member finally joined the church.
Thank you, Dr. Gina.
So wonderful. And for our beloveds online, Mary Jane Hyde, know that your gifts are in the mail. And we love you, and can't wait for you to visit us here. Mark Gilmore, we love you. Your gifts as a new member are in the mail, and we can't wait for you to visit us here. You are such an integral part of this community, and we love you, and thank you. And Francis Peck, our other online member, who is a practitioner holding high watch for us right now. Thank you, Fran. We love you. Yay. Okay. I think that completes our members.
Thank you.
Isn't that a lovely ceremony? A ritual, I love it. I believe, is it time for our offering?
Yes.
Okay. It is time for the offertory. And I am so grateful and so thankful for the financial resources this center has enjoyed in its first year. It's been amazing. And I appreciate your generosity, the donations, the gifts that allow us to have this incredible music ministry every single week, the production and live streaming, to be in this beautiful space, and to continue knocking down the walls with this message. So thank you for giving, for donating your treasure, your financial treasure. So as the offertory baskets come by, many of you are recurring givers in this, or you give online, but I ask you to take the basket in your hand and just bless it. Bless the resources of the center. Bless your own personal financial resources. And we'll sing Thank You for This Day as our offering song. And so we will sing that all together. Joni and Audrey are passing the baskets.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day.
Thank you.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day.
Thank you.
This healing day. This healing
This healing day.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day.
Thank you.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this
Thank
day.
you for this day.
Wonderful, this wonderful, this
Wonderful day.
This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful day.
Mic off. I wouldn't be singing so loud online. So let's take a deep breath here together and repeat the blessing after me. How does we start? Thank you. Divine, I am like out of my mind literally today. Divine love through me
Divine love through me.
blesses and multiplies
Blesses and multiplies.
all that I am,
All that I am.
all that I have,
All that I have.
all that I give,
All that I give.
all that I receive,
All that I receive.
and all that I circulate.
all that I circulate.
Oh, thank you, God. Thank you. And so it is.
So it is.
Amen.
Oh, that's me. Hey. I'm like, we need to play another song right now, but that's not true. We're saying, hey, thank you to our production team.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Holding it down back there, Director Scott McCulley, joined by Paul Wolf and Hector Torres. And thank you to our guest artists, Gina, René, and $1,000,007, aka Seth Theodore. And we have the wonderful Sonia Trejo with us on percussion today. Your praise team is Kelvin Hatchett and me, Jenna Brown. And I also want to give an extra special thank you to all of our volunteers helping with the new member installation and member meeting, making sure we get fed and socialized. Thank you.
And now, announcements. Hey! Women's History Month. As we begin the month of March, we acknowledge Women's History Month, a time to honor the courage, the leadership, the creativity, the faith of women who have shaped our world. We're deeply grateful for the women in this community and beyond who continue to lead, serve, and uplift humanity. Morning meditation, join Reverend Rasheryl for morning meditation Monday through Friday from 9 to 9:30 on Zoom for a soulful, centering start to your day. The Zoom link can be found in the newsletter or on the website. Pre-service meditation, we invite you to arrive here on Sundays at 9:30 for our pre-service meditation. Join us in person for a grounding meditation before the Sunday gathering begins. And annual member meeting, today's the day. Following the service, our annual member meeting will be held from 12 to 1:30 here at Campbell UCC, but in their sanctuary, which is just at the other end of the campus. We'll help you find it. We reflect on our first year, share our vision for the year ahead, vote on key items shaping our path forward. We will have a light lunch in the courtyard behind Nelson Hall after this service, and then lead you back before we move back to the sanctuary. Manifest more money. When Reverend Rasheryl announced this, people stood up and cheered. By popular demand, Reverend Rasheryl is offering Manifest More Money, a 5-week deep dive workshop that blends neuroscience, spiritual practice, and practical tools to help you clear money blocks, heal your money relationship, and shift into unlimited abundance. The workshop meets on 5 Wednesdays, March 4th, starts this Wednesday, through April 1st, 5 Wednesdays from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Pacific, and will be held on Zoom. You can register at manifestmoremонeynow.com or find the registration links in our newsletter or on the website at siliconvalleycsl.com. Prayer. Reverend Dr. Sherry, back from her tour, is here today offering personal prayer. Just her world tour. She's very famous. After service, she will offer it. If you'd like to receive prayer, please add your name to the prayer sign-up in the back of the room over there. You'll be called in the order you signed up. And for private prayer results, we have a prayer box in the back. You can write them down, submit them confidentially. And next week, finally, Etienne France is our musical guest next week. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, 1,000,007.
Okay, so, beloveds, are there any first-time visitors today? No? Okay. Moving right along. Let's go to our closing song. How about that? I Release and I Let Go. We're going to do a short but powerful version of that. A small but mighty version of that song. Cheer, cheer, cheer. I'll do a benediction, and then we're going to grab our food, which is going right through that door where Marilee is pointing, and we'll grab our food, and we can eat in the courtyard and be ready for the meeting. Okay. Oh. It is a real door. It is not painted. Yes. Yes, the painted door. That's the one we're going through. Okay. All right, let's do our release, y'all. Get me out of here.
Get ready to move. Yeah.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am sustainable abundance. I am abundantly peace-filled. The presence of God radiates peace everywhere. And I know that all is truly well. And so it is. Thank you. I release and I let go.
The Spirit run my
Run my life. My heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God.